For 20 years, one man made the Federal Bureau of Investigation look completely powerless. He was a ghost in the wires, a digital phantom, a hacker so skilled and so unpredictable that the world simply called him the Uncatchable. His real identity remains a total mystery, but his digital fingerprints left a trail of chaos across the internet. This is the story of how one man outsmarted the FBI for 2 decades. It all began in the late 1990s. A string of impossible break-ins hit some of the most secure networks in the world: military systems, major financial institutions, telecom giant servers, and even classified research labs. Security teams were completely baffled. There were no entry logs, no malware, absolutely no trace of a break-in. All that was left was a single, taunting message on a server: "You were never in control." Whoever this hacker was, it was clear he wasn't in it for the money. He was making a point, a very public statement about the vulnerability of digital security. By the early 2000s, his hacks became even bolder and more audacious. In response, the FBI's Cyber Division launched Operation Ghostline, a top-secret task force with a single mission: hunt him down. Their very first discovery was shocking. The Uncatchable never hacked from the same device twice. One day, it would be a public library computer. The next, a hijacked Wi-Fi network from a coffee shop halfway across the country. Sometimes, he'd even use a compromised satellite connection. Each session lasted less than 90 seconds. And then, just like that, he would vanish again, leaving the agents with nothing. In 2006, the stakes were raised to an entirely new level. During a high-level FBI meeting about him, the main projector in the room suddenly flickered and flashed a new message: "Still looking for me." The entire room froze. The hacker had breached their own secure conference system in real time, right in front of them. It was his way of saying, "You can't catch what you can't even find." Investigators eventually discovered something terrifying. The reason he left no tracks was because he didn't break in, not in the traditional sense. He slipped between systems, masterfully rerouting his connection through a complex maze of abandoned servers, stolen credentials, compromised routers, and even old, forgotten Cold War satellite channels. He had created a digital trail that was literally impossible to follow. For every single move he made, the FBI was always 5 steps behind. By 2010, the legend of the Uncatchable was spreading like wildfire. Tech forums and hacker communities whispered about him in awe. Corporations and governments feared him. He was blamed for shutting down a major stock trading firm for 6 hours, exposing a senator's private emails, and even deleting $10 million worth of a drug cartel's cryptocurrency. He even broke into a private military contractor working with the Pentagon. But through it all, he never stole money for himself, never leaked the identities of ordinary citizens, and never revealed classified government secrets. He only targeted those who believed they were untouchable. Then, in 2013, the FBI got their closest lead yet. A suspicious login ping from a small cafe in a quiet suburb. Agents stormed the location within minutes, expecting to finally unmask their ghost. But all they found was a laptop, still logged in, still warm to the touch, and still running lines of code. On the screen was one final, infuriating line: to Slow, he had escaped just seconds earlier. And then, in 2019, everything just stopped. No more hacks. No more messages. No more digital footprints. The Uncatchable had vanished for good. Some say he retired, his point finally made. Others believe he might have died. A more chilling theory suggests he simply found a new playground, a digital space that the FBI still hasn't even discovered. To this day, there has been no arrest, no confirmed identity, and no closure. All that remains is a legend, a warning, and a stark reminder that even the most powerful agencies in the world can be challenged by one brilliant mind. And that is how one man outsmarted the FBI for 20 years. The hacker the world still calls the Uncatchable. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe for more.